So, what do I mean when I say people are trained to separate everything in their reality? What I mean is this: we've been fooled into believing that we are human beings. Hmm, what do you mean by that? Well, what is a human being? It's a combination of words, of sounds. That's what I mean. This is not a hat. This is called a hat. You see what I'm getting to? This is a piece of existence. These are atoms, other constructions of reality. This is not a phone on which I'm recording. It's what we call a phone. If you were to look outside at a tree, just because we call it a tree doesn't make it that word. That tree is its own thing that we've labeled as a tree. And we do this with everything. See, no matter what it is you want to believe in, as soon as you say that I identify with this group, you've just separated yourself from the rest of humanity. Why would you do that? Because someone disagrees with you, they're less than human? Is that what you're thinking? I don't understand this. Ultimately, no matter what, we're one. We are one community. That's it. There are no such things as Canadians. A Canadian is a word. There's no such thing as a country. Canada is a word. If you were to back up as far as you possibly can, go look through one of those satellites I was saying and view the planet. You won't see Canada written across any landmass. You won't see China written across any landmass. You only see the Earth for what it is. You only see it in unison. But you see, we choose to divide everything. So why is it then, if I'm called a human being, if I'm a human being, what makes up a human being? Brain, liver, lungs, kidneys, stomach, intestines, feet, arms, legs, the body, eyes, lips, teeth, tongue, mouth, nose. Why are those separate things? If a human being makes all of that, why are they separate from being a human being as well? I love to hear what people have to say about that perspective. But why are we dividing everything? Because we're trying to understand it? But don't you see how as soon as you label something, you've just masked its actuality? You know, I call myself the Oracle, but that's just a name. It's not what I am. It's not even who I am. I create music. That doesn't make me a musician. I draw. That doesn't make me a graphic artist. I sing. That doesn't make me a singer. All of those things that come from me are expressions of me. They're not separate from me. In order for me to so called create anything, it needs to come from within me. And what's coming from within me is expressed in whatever way that is. But if it's coming from me, is it not me? Would you not say, if I were to create a song, that is my song, that song is by the Oracle? Why would you not recognize that song as being a part of me? For without me, it cannot exist. Without my expression of myself, that creation cannot exist. So you see, we must be very careful when we categorize things, because as soon as we do, we're able to create conflict within the different categories. So the biggest one nowadays, somebody who's got the stingray versus somebody who's not. You're still a human being, bottom line. It doesn't matter if you have it, it doesn't matter if you don't have it. You're a human. Which is what? It is a word. That's one of the greatest aspects of this reality's illusory, is language. Because no matter how many words I have in my lexicon, getting a phone call, I could never truly and wholly describe to you exactly how I feel, because words are the construct of people. How I feel is a construct of the divine. So if you were to truly attempt to understand how it is that I feel about something, you must try and create those emotions within yourself. This is what we call empathy. It's what we call empathy. Doesn't make it empathy. Empathy is a word.